Ford has just pulled off a move that has sent shockwaves through the global auto industry, and the biggest surprise is that it challenges the very companies that thought they were leading the electric revolution. While the world races to build EVs, Ford has introduced something that could flip the script entirely. At a time when rivals were locked in battles over battery range and charging speed, Ford was quietly working on an engine that could question the dominance of petrol, diesel, and even electric power in the years to come. This isn't just another engine built for performance or efficiency, it's a breakthrough that could redefine the way the auto industry looks at the future. Ford isn't new to rewriting the rules. With over a century of history, the company has transformed mobility more than once. But this time, the step is so bold that it has even made industry giants pause and pay attention. Ford has shown that the game isn't only for startups. Legacy players can still reset the field if they're willing to think big. So, what exactly is in this engine that has everyone talking? Is it simply another model launch, or could it be the beginning of a true revolution? Before diving into the details of this groundbreaking innovation, let's take a closer look at how Ford has repositioned itself on the global stage. This 120-year-old giant has re-emerged as a serious contender, standing toe-to-toe with today's biggest names in electric and hybrid technology. But in today's world, building cars is only half the battle. The way you connect with customers is just as important. Ford has stepped up here too, expanding digital sales platforms, offering online bookings, and delivering software updates directly through the internet, bringing a seamless, modern experience to its drivers. Ford has breathed new life into its legacy. Beyond cars, it's investing heavily in the future, building massive gigafactories, advancing battery research, and strengthening its sustainability game. Today, Ford isn't just a car company, it's a global innovator, proving that even a century-old brand can reinvent itself with fresh thinking. And now, let's talk about the centerpiece of this reinvention, the engine that's keeping competitors awake at night, Ford's EcoBoost technology. This isn't your typical engine, it's been designed with precision to deliver the punch of a larger motor while cutting down fuel use. In short, more power, less cost. The secret lies in two innovations, turbocharging and direct fuel injection. The turbocharger recycles exhaust gases to push more air into the engine, squeezing out serious performance even from smaller builds. Direct fuel injection, on the other hand, ensures every drop of fuel is used with maximum efficiency, boosting output while reducing waste. The EcoBoost family comes in multiple sizes, starting with a compact 1-liter that produces a surprising 123 horsepower, scaling up to 1.5 liters with 181 horsepower and mid-range options like the 2-liter and 2.3-liter, delivering 250 to 310 horsepower. And for heavy-duty needs, there's the 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6, powerful enough to rival a V8, but with far better fuel efficiency. This is Ford's message to the industry: intelligent engineering can deliver performance, efficiency, and sustainability all in one package. Clearly, Ford has shown how to build technology intelligently, more power with less fuel and less pollution. The EcoBoost is truly an engine that's built for today's needs. Ford's EcoBoost engines understand the needs of today's times very well. These engines are for those who want strong power, good mileage, and at the same time, minimal damage to the environment. Whether you are driving a small car or a heavy truck, EcoBoost technology is useful in every situation. No compromise in power, no compromise in fuel savings. The situation is different in the UK. There are strict regulations there, and every car company has to adapt to the environment. Ford has invested £24 million to build a powerful EV testing lab at its Dunton campus. This lab has 8 test rooms that run 24 hours a day so that every engine can be tested for years of use. This ensures that whether the engine is electric, hybrid, or petrol, it will last a long time and perform well. Now let's come to America. People here love trucks, and Ford knows this very well. So they introduced the electric version of their popular truck called the F-150 Lightning. This vehicle created a stir as soon as it was launched. More than 70,000 people booked it in just 1 week. And the interesting thing is that 90% of them chose its most expensive variant, and 80% opted for the long-range battery. This clearly shows that people want power and luxury along with technology. Ford's game plan is to keep a pulse on each country, focus on low cost in China, strengthen green technology in the United Kingdom, and focus on powerful trucks and vehicles in the United States based on consumer preferences. But the goal is not just to make cars. Ford wants to create an ecosystem that includes electric vehicles, charging points, locally manufactured batteries, and everything done in a sustainable way. Ford's Blue Oval City factory in Tennessee is part of this vision, which will take electric vehicle battery manufacturing to new heights. Along with this, Ford is also investing in charging stations in different parts of the country so that people do not worry about range and can buy electric vehicles with ease. Ford's electric revolution is not just about making cars. It is also creating new jobs, new business opportunities, and a greener future in the country. Ford's goal is to provide EVs to ordinary people, not just the rich, so that everyone has the option of green technology. The bottom line is that Ford is no longer just a car company. It's a company that builds the future. A future that's sustainable, technological, and accessible to all. That's why Ford's electric journey is not only disrupting the market, but also has the power to transform the entire industry. Now let's come to the engine that has created a stir in the entire car industry, the ZZ632 Big Block V8. The name is as big as its power. General Motors left no stone unturned while making this engine. The kind of technology that was earlier available only in racing cars is now being brought into normal production vehicles. This is not just an engine, it is a mechanical monster. From its sound to its speed, everything is going to win hearts in a jiffy. When you start this engine, it feels as if the ground has shaken. Its power is so tremendous that it feels like flying the car, not driving it. But the question is this engine just a game of speed, or can it change the entire automotive way of thinking? General Motors says that the ZZ632 is not made just to show horsepower. It is such a level of engineering that it can make every vehicle feel outdated. Now let's talk about the numbers. The ZZ632 V8 engine is the most powerful crate engine Chevrolet Performance has ever built. It puts out 1,000 horsepower, and that too without any fancy fuel, just on normal gas from the pump. Its top power comes at 6,600 RPM, and it can be pulled up to 7,000 RPM. Its response is so nimble that with just a little acceleration, the car moves ahead in the blink of an eye. It is as good for drag racing as it is for street driving. Now let's talk about its design, which is where the true genius of the ZZ632 is revealed. This engine is a masterclass in balancing the seemingly contradictory demands of immense power, structural integrity, and manageable weight. The foundation of this approach is the extensive use of light, but incredibly strong aluminum alloy for its core components. This strategic choice is critical. By significantly reducing the overall mass of the engine compared to a traditional cast iron big block, engineers directly improve the power-to-weight ratio of any vehicle it's dropped into. This means less energy is wasted moving the engine itself, and more is translated into propelling the car forward with explosive force. However, using aluminum is not without its challenges, as it requires precise engineering to ensure it can handle the tremendous stresses generated by 1,000 horsepower. Every single component has been meticulously designed and optimized at a micro level, scrutinized through advanced computer simulations and real-world torture testing to ensure there is absolutely no performance drop, even when sustained at the extreme upper limits of its 7,000 RPM capability. Starting with the heart of the engine, the crankshaft is a forged steel masterpiece, engineered with specific counterweights and a robust design to handle the violent combustion forces without flexing or twisting, ensuring smooth and reliable power delivery even under maximum load. It is the unwavering anchor around which the entire rotating assembly operates. The pistons are another critical feat of engineering. Forged from high-strength aluminum alloy, they are designed with specific ring landings and skirt profiles to minimize friction within the cylinders, while withstanding incredible heat and pressure. Their geometry is optimized to work in perfect harmony with the combustion chamber shape for efficient flame travel and complete fuel burn. They are connected to the crankshaft via premium forged H-beam connecting rods. These rods are the critical link, and their H-beam design is chosen for its optimal balance of strength and weight, capable of surviving the brutal repeated acceleration and deceleration forces without stretching or failing. Finally, the cylinder heads are where much of the magic happens. They are not merely covers, but highly efficient airflow organs. Crafted from that same high-strength aluminum, they feature massive, ported and polished intake and exhaust passages that act like open highways for air and fuel to enter and exhaust gases to exit with minimal restriction. Large valves operated by a high-lift roller camshaft open and close with precise timing to maximize the volume of the air-fuel mixture entering the cylinder. The combustion chamber itself is sculpted to promote extreme swirl and tumble of the mixture, ensuring a more complete and powerful burn that translates directly into raw horsepower. This holistic, no-compromise design, where every lightweight aluminum component is engineered to the highest possible standard of strength and precision, is what allows the ZZ632 to deliver its earth-shattering performance reliably, time after time without any degradation at high speeds.